I'm back at it again. I'm going to show you how I'm going to rebrand myself, change it from RagedChris, going to Daygo Chris TV. That's because I'm going to be talking about all my passions, all my loves besides video gaming. This is San Diego behind me, Mission Bay. Yeah, I get distracted too easily. I'm going to go ahead and put on my focus mode for 1 hour. Okay, let's do this. The directions that I got from Claude AI. Go to customization, basic info. There's customization. Channel status and features, maybe? Looking customization. Okay, we're gonna do this from here. Okay, so let's first see if we have the handle. I think we will, but Daygo Chris. We're gonna use AI to help me think through these things. Otherwise, I'd be so stuck going back and forth with different things that I want. I could do this on my own, but it's kind of helpful to have the AI because then I'm able to just direct my attention without overcomplicating it. Welcome to Daygo Chris TV, your signal in the noise for tech, journalism, hardware deep dives, and uncut gaming culture. Whether you're a console loyalist or a PC builder pushing 4K at 240, this channel is dedicated to the gear we use, the games we play, and industry shifting around us. Accept honest commentary, high production deep dives, and a neon-drenched look at the tech world. What you'll find on the grid: hardware and tech reviews, real-world testing and workflow optimization, covering everything from your latest Apple Silicon ecosystem to the components driving today's heaviest games. Gaming news and gameplay, covering the latest across PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and PC. Stick around for live streams and tactical breakdowns of titles like Arc Raiders and Call of Duty. Industry commentary, thoughtful analysis on the state of pop culture and gaming, including deep dives into the slow death of physical media and what digital-only futures mean for us. Stay connected. Drop a sub to catch the latest videos, streams, and community discussions. Listen to the podcast. Catch me co-hosting and talking all things gaming and tech on the Dudes Banter and Retro Pioneers podcast. Stay plugged in, stay uncut. This will be my foundation for what I intend to post. It says, Gemini, don't fail me now. Good. I'm Chris, and welcome to the channel. This is the spot where gaming, tech, and the culture collide. All brought to you through a Palestinian Mexican American lens. No corporate fluff, just uncut commentary, honest reviews, and real vibes. So far, so right. Here's what we are getting into on the channel: gaming news and gameplay, my unfiltered thoughts on the latest industry drops, console updates, and gaming news. Let's pull up for live gameplay sessions when I jump into Call of Duty, Arc Raiders, and whatever else is making waves. Call of Duty, I haven't played that one in a while, but yeah, I used to. Tech and hardware, real world testing and hardware talk, culture and commentary, deep dive analysis on the culture that actually moves me. We are talking pop culture shifts, the slow death of physical media, and the digital future. Pretty accurate. And then San Diego happenings, keeping it rooted. I'll be sharing my thoughts on local news, events, and everything going on right here in San Diego. Daygo. This, the future home of the Gelato Funk podcast. Stay tuned for good conversation and heavy topics. Yes. Hit subscribe, join the community, and stay plugged in. Connect with me. So for my business inquiries, I'm going to put my email. I don't have a Twitter X or a Twitch or Kick. Change the connect with section to, these are the honest ones I use, to solo.to. I'm on there. Threads. Main thing, IG or threads and threads. Okay, real quick here. Just as a thought, this is all coming to you from my mind as I interpret it. I'm not having anything fully scripted. It's hard for me to fully script things because I think of something and then I script it, and then as I get later on to actually publish or record it, then to publish it, everything changes. I'm not able to actually think of something and then follow through with it. I get distracted. with my life and events. A little bit of background: I'm a father of two, and I have a professional career that I'm maintaining while also trying to be a creator. And on here, it's difficult for me because of that pattern of not going fully into this world and actually having this as a part-time gig, which a lot of people do. No excuses here, just honest, real honesty section here. Welcome to Daygo Chris TV. Was good. Blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I think we're gonna go with this. Copy this over. So we're gonna go back to YouTube. So this was just something I randomly put, but let's be a little bit more professional. Oh, description's too long. Let's go back. Delete that. So it says we only have 1,000. Let's go back to Gemini. Condense this to 1,000 or less characters. Specifically characters, because if you say words, you're not using fully words because a space counts as a character. So you have to kind of be specific. Otherwise, it won't know what you're doing, and then it just kind of like doesn't say it right. Okay. Here, welcome to Daygo Chris TV. What's good? I'm Chris. This is where gaming, tech, and culture collide through a Palestinian Mexican American lens. No corporate fluff, just uncut commentary, honest reviews, and real vibes. Rewrite the gaming section to state playing video games, marketers, Nintendo Switch 2, Rocket League, Fortnite, and the latest title currently. See if it can do that. I've been playing Mouse PI Detective for Hire, I believe is a full title. And that game's pretty fun. It's actually one of those games you pick up and you just kind of can't put down. And that's how you know a game is really good. It might not be for everyone, but if you have a game like that that kind of just draws you in as soon as you start it and you just kind of find yourself getting lost playing it for a while, maybe hours, maybe less, but more than just picking it up and kind of getting bored after a couple of scenes, then it's a real winner and you got to keep playing it. Again, welcome to Daygo Chris TV. What's good? I'm Chris. This is where gaming, tech, and culture collide through a Palestinian Mexican American lens. No corporate fluff, just uncut commentary, honest reviews, and real vibes. What's on the channel? Gaming, unfiltered thoughts on industry drops, plus live gameplay featuring Arc Raiders, Nintendo Switch 2 titles, Rocket League, Fortnite, and whatever the latest release is that I am currently playing. Tech and hardware, real world testing, pushing 4K at 240 hertz on my rig, and creative setups. Culture and commentary, deep dives into the culture that moves me, pop culture shifts, and the slow death of physical media. And San Diego happenings, keeping it rooted with local news and events right here in Dago. The Lotto Funk podcast in the future. It's going to be the home for good conversations and heavy topics. More to come. Hit the subscribe and join the commentary or the community and stay plugged in. Connect with me on my accounts, and let's take all this and we're going to go up and make sure. Oh, do I have it all? Okay, yes. Copy it. And we're going to do this. And it fits perfectly. Let's see. Is it exactly 1,000? Oh, close. Well, I guess they gave me a little wiggle room because I'm gonna have to put my things in here. This was my old page. We're gonna change this up. We're gonna have a whole new look. This was all made with AI. I'm gonna make it by myself. I think I'm gonna show each parts of this and make this part of the series. It's just me creating my own channel, showing you how it's done from someone who's just trying to think about it. RagedChris was an era of me thinking I could be using my nickname that my brother had given me, Rage. But realistically, deep down, I am Daygo Chris, and this is my TV channel. Publishing, that just basically says saving, if you're not aware, stuff. I think I'm gonna actually post this video of me rebranding, and you guys can see in real time as I'm doing this, of thinking of the future. I'm like, okay, great, I made one video. Now what's the next one? What's the next move? And then I think about it, but sometimes I like get blocked, or like I think about it and then I have something that comes up, and then it's just like, what is the next move? And then I get like so bogged down of like, and then I forget, or I write something down and it's not really aligning with what I wanted to say. And this is all in the middle of the week while I'm working. So I write down ideas all week long. And then I come to like today's Friday. I'm like not working at this particular time. And I'm like, hey, what am I going to make? How am I going to make this? This is just straight streaming from my PS5 Pro. See? I'm actually making it like with this one. A new $1 million YouTube strategy fits on a sticky note. All these little gimmicks for these YouTube people, and they always get me because I'm in the same boat. I want to make this content. I want to learn to be a better like creator, someone who can make these videos that actually are engaging enough to where people want to come and show up. We go 5-1.
Hello dads, hello gamers, and hello dads who are gamers. Welcome back to Dad Ventures. Tried to clarify that this was
So he's just bringing up all the stuff that happened with Sony this week. GTA price. So let's kind of go off of what he's saying, because I know some of that stuff from my own personal research. So Sony drama essentially was they've created an update where you had to log in once every 30 days to basically say that you have your game ownership on your own PlayStation, even though it's downloaded. Then they came back and they retracted it and basically was saying, no, this is just for the first, times you first download it, and then it's not going to affect you, basically trying to downplay it, but they didn't give a clear answer as to what that really means. It kind of sounded very vague. I still am not really sure what this is going to mean moving forward, because they could always change their terms of service, next month and not really say anything, because that's what they usually do. So that's Sony is, but not all these big companies are doing this. Sony's just got caught in the middle of it. As far as GTA 6 prices, we all know it's going to be $70 to $80. I think they are basically alluding to it's going to be 70, and I think it's going to be like 100 for like the deluxe edition, and then over 100 for whatever special edition. I did back in the day get the GTA 4 special edition. I forget the name of the edition it was called, and it came with a lockbox, the physical game, all these goodies. I have that lockbox somewhere in storage. It was a long time ago. I have a lot more collectibles, but that was like one of the beginning collectibles that I got. My brother actually got the Halo 3 Master Chief Edition, with the helmet. That was his collectible. We collected game, special editions over time, but it's just more like it used to be more sporadic and more like intentional. Now, for me, I still try to do that, but there's times that I'll buy one because I see it's available and I just think it's cool. Death Stranding 2, I bought that because it was cool. It had a nice special edition. But yeah, some of these things are just really great and I like them. And then I'm going to show you when I've been chatting on Claude. Hold on, before I guess answer the channel question, I want to flag something. You came back today asking which channel to post to, framed as the last setup decision before posting. That is exactly the pattern I asked you to watch for last time. I'm going to answer the question, but I want you to see the move clearly so the answer doesn't just feed it. So I had asked it this whole like long paragraph about content creation because I've been not able to do it. But yeah, let me go ahead and just read the answer. The gaming only insight is actually real. Through RagedChris as a name has been boxing you in, and the constraint genuinely has been part of why your Xbox Game Pass piece and the San Diego stuff haven't gone up. Good catch. Here's the thing. The constraint comes off with a rename, not a new channel. It's giving me advice to rename the channel and not to create a new one. So it's telling me exactly how to make it. And update the handle to @RagedChris TV or closest variant if taken. Drop the description if you want. You can update banner/profile pic later this week, not today. Create a new channel is a slower path. Creating a new channel is the slower path, not the faster one. New channel means new branding setup, new about page, new banner, new profile pic, new everything to tweak before you feel ready. That's another half day of setup, which is another half day of not posting. The new channel impulse feels like a fresh start, but it's the same psychological move as the rebrand itself. Wipe the slate so the first post can be perfect. It can't, and it doesn't need to be. So rename today, post today, the Xbox Game Pass piece as a short, just like we said last time. If you find yourself opening Canva to design a new logo before posting, close it. The logo is not what's stopping you. My first question is still going to be what you posted, not what you've planned, set up, or rebranded. let's go back. Hold on. Before I answer the channel question, I want you to flag something. So the question I had posed before that, I think I partially don't post is because I feel like I need gaming content only from RagedChris. I think I'm going to rebrand to Daygo Chris TV and want to know if this shift would better serve me doing it from my current YouTube channel, or creating a new one. Advise me on this today. I will make the move to create the channel and post by the end of the day. So it basically says, don't create a new one, rebrand it from RagedChris. Go to Daygo Chris TV, and then customization, basic info channel. So this is how you rebrand.